Hey guys, welcome to another episode of 234 Essential. My name is Ayo Ugochi, AOT2.
And I am Ugochi, the Igbo stallion. Ayo, why were you laughing?
Me? No, I'm not laughing.
Why were you just laughing? We are just having a serious conversation.
What serious conversation were we having?
See, why were you laughing?
Because we're going to table your matter today on the podcast.
Why? Do you know that's how you message? But what is this thing a bad thing?
It's not a bad. It's a very wicked thing. Bad. I know they say about Igbo women wicked.
I mean, but I'm the bad person today on today's episode.
Yes.
How did I become this?
Don't rush. We don't enter the Holy of Holies like that.
Oh my God.
Yes, welcome to another episode. Thank you for listening to our previous episode. What was the title again? I keep forgetting the titles, and I made the name out.
Cocaine, is it? No,
it's not cocaine.
BBL currency.
BBL currency or BBL Naira, one of those two.
Wait, why do you not say that is you that is to name? Sometimes, this pod that I used to name.
You see the wickedness is erupting. You see how the wickedness is erupting.
Is it not both of us on this podcast?
But it was not called wickedness.
No. But answer first. Is it not both of us?
Yes, both of us.
Then some days.
Yes.
I know now saying, well, I'll let you rest.
Yes.
Because I don't want to be not kind.
This episode is going to be another wonderful episode. We are talking about Nigeria's problems. How the Naira miraculously rose again.
Yeah,
It rose on the third day, and I lost some money because it was rising. I'm ready to fall off some more.
Unfortunately, you've been shamed.
I've been shamed. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening to us. If you don't follow us on all our social media platforms. If you're a first-time listener, 234 Essential is the podcast that helps you navigate the Nigerian experience and break down the peculiarities of living in Nigeria. Nigeria, obviously, this great country of ours, great country in italics, air quotes, emphasis on irony, because there's nothing great about Nigeria. On the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Highlight it, Times New Roman, italics.
Leave a comment in.
12 points. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, what do we start with?
Yeah, welcome to the podcast, you guys.
Ugochi is hungry, that's why she sounded like
you
this.
would know that, actually, but are we not all hungry? Are you not hungry?
But if you feast in the presence of the Lord, you shall not starve.
Please rest.
Man shall not live by what? Take care.
Phil.
Look at that.
Where did you come from with that?
Assist.
It was almost as if you guys had the actual tag. Did you people say it at the gates before you came inside?
No, we went to the meeting this week. I don't tell you.
Look at the way Phil just really helped. Just jumped right in the middle, in the thick of it.
CBIC Boys December.
It's the tap-in for me.
Shut down.
Wow.
CBIC Boys December.
But
we are doing our first outreach. We are going to Admiralty Road, 11 o'clock, to save all our sisters who are in the business of selling their wares, their souls. Thank you. I don't know why you're laughing. I
can't breathe.
Let's go and fish. And they said, let's go and fishing. We want to go and fish. The stray fishes.
They're not in the line.
Bring them back to the ocean of the Lord.
What's a group of fish called?
No, it's school.
School.
Nah, Corona Primary School, man.
Resty.
Send your children to the best schools.
Rest.
Don't send them to those primary schools that are sharing building with church. those ones your children can do it.
But they will pray to God, and God will help them.
Now so.
At the end of the day, God will lead them and He'll save them. But yeah.
Now so, okay, we have fan mail. I think we have plenty fan mail.
Can I read the second one?
All right, yeah, no problem. Fan mail is the first one is from Bams. Hello, AOT2 and Ugochi, bracket the Igbo stallion. I'm so much in love with your podcast. In Ugochi's voice, I love it.
Love it.
I started listening to podcasts when my phone spoiled and my friend gave me his iPhone 5 and he logged out his Apple ID and the only thing I could listen to was podcasts. Nothing else works because the iOS is so low.
Steep times.
Upgrade. 10. Go move to 10 at least. So I started with its algorithm episode and I got hooked. I've listened to some other podcasts, but it wasn't podcasting like yours. Thank you very much. Long story short, I got super hooked and immediately I started telling my guys to start listening to yours. Brackets, force them actually, and some of them are now hooked. Now to the nitty-gritty of the matter. This is a Nigerian. It's only Nigerians that use nitty-gritty.
Love it.
And gallivanting.
Because you need to get to the crux of it.
Why are you gallivanting?
Some of it.
This podcast has changed my mentality and the way I see things, and also this podcast has made my day every week. AOT2, please, I want to be a member of the CVIC. I love you still in the Ugochi's voice.
It's like you like something that is not leading somewhere. It's like you like, because that one, let me tell you, you need to pray for yourself first because you need to be above this.
Excuse me.
I just say you
Let
need
us
to be
move
a member.
forward.
So how can he be a member?
So
you tell us, you tell him after.
Yes, now. You tell him. The main reason for this is because the Jezebels of this world are too much. Which is there is world, man.
No!
I don't want to be a mechanic.
Listen, we pray for you. That's a prayer point.
I don't have a girlfriend though, but listening to you guys, bracket release therapy is making me want to be in a relationship so I can send one.
Also, I beg. Anticipating heartbreak.
Also, I beg if you can follow me back on Twitter at Emmanuel Bams. I'll go try.
Based on the Galadima where you be for day.
You don't verified. I verified people don't follow people.
How much
anymore.
are you? $8?
Who's paying?
You're not paying.
What's your name? Elepo Musk is
Why are
mad.
you hating?
You stupid. I'll pay $8. I'll pay $8.
It's too funny, please. Oh my God.
You guys should keep up the good work. This is my first podcast. I promised myself that when I get a phone, I'll send a fan mail, and I got my phone yesterday. And I'll be sure to constantly send more.
Nice.
You guys, I'll not sing the Woman King, but I get coconut head and ignore your warnings of the episode, the Oyo Empire. I really have so much to say, but I don't want this to look like a novel. P.S. I'm listening to the Flood and Test episode. Also, please bring some more people to the podcast. I love the Leko episode and the Koi in Nigeria episode.
Perfect.
In fact, bring more people like Motolani. That guy is a role model. Also, I'm also going to the gym AOT2. You motivate to the IJ. Take a seat.
Ayo's tie is now tying, small.
To carry the word of the Lord.
I love it.
To the hidden lands of Lekki. Phase 1 and Phase 2. I don't talk too much. I'll be sure to send fan mails. Thank you once again. God bless you and grant all your heart's desires.
Oh, amen. Thank you. I have so much to say about this fan mail. Bams prayed for us. Justin, he prayed for us. He was like, may God fulfill all your heart desires.
Amen.
And he still said he wanted to be part of the
CBIC.
Non-existent, lacking in virtues, CBIC.
I don't understand though.
And he said, Ayo, how can he enroll? There's no answer.
Because I can't tell you in private. I can't tell you in public. Yes. Because I don't know where you belong to.
No.
You're waka these days.
B.
Yes.
Ayo. Please don't let people think that I found my helper.
Part of the pastor gang in Lagos.
You guys,
Hence, that's why you cannot be a sugar baby, because you're the one buying pasta for yourself. Look at life.
And my friends buy pasta for me too.
You see how?
Yeah, I have friends who buy me food. Food is a love language, by the way.
Don't worry, it will soon be a currency.
We're having the conversation on the table, and somebody was like, "Food's my love language," and they're like, "It was cheap." And I'm like, "How is food being your love language cheap? A bag of rice is 50K."
So that means if I buy you a bag of rice now, you agree to date with me. It's someone who says food is love is a lamb.
Look, right now, if somebody should buy me fuel, I'll really consider a long-lasting bond between the both of us. Because what?
They should buy you PMS.
Then imagine now when you now start taking care of me. See, I'll be so humble. That's what I'm telling you. You guys need to see me in that period of my life. I won't talk. Except a person really just likes company. I'll be on top of my game. But anyway, into the
second fan mail.
Ayo, when are you going to tell this guy how to join CBIC?
Don't worry. You said I should follow you. Don't worry. You know how we do this thing.
Okay. Second fan mail from Adela. Says, "Hi guys, my name is Oba. Speaking on real estate in Lagos. I was in Lagos for Christmas last year. One thing that I came to understand was perspective. When I lived in Lagos, I used to hold the island in such high esteem. I dreamed of owning a house, living the Lagos big boy life in Lekki or Ikoyi. But after 5 years living abroad, I came back and I said to myself, is this the same place I dreamt of living? The island is glorified shithole. It's something you only get to understand after living here. Bad roads, poorly designed buildings. I can confidently say that there is no place in Lagos, Banana Island included, that is as good as the area I currently live in. And it's not like I'm living in Beverly Hills. This is an abroad perspective. I enjoyed your movie review.
No, before. My biggest gripe.
My biggest gripe was how poorly thought out the design of the buildings were. The first Airbnb I stayed in had a large bathroom, but a very small shower space. The second one didn't even have a balcony. And this was supposed to be a luxury apartment. Poor standards all around. I enjoyed your movie review episode, but please, you don't need to narrate the whole movie in order to review it. Ayo, you literally narrated the whole movie. Shots fired.
No, but we gave you people spoiler alerts. We gave you spoiler alerts. Now.
He's obviously pained and he didn't enjoy this.
Oh, sorry.
About Nigerian women liking a man and not making a move. I don't have the energy for that BS anymore.
CBIC in the building.
But it wasn't about a god or spirituality. Both of you are low in spirit.
Moving on.
After dealing with women over here, your mentality changes. I recently dealt with a Nigerian babe and she tried that hard to get shit on me. Tried to kiss and she was playing hard to get. I just stopped trying after a few tries. The next day she came over and I didn't make a move, only for me to get home and she was asking me why I didn't make a move again.
The Lord is with you, my brother.
This was someone I fly down to see, and when we have been talking for months, I stopped talking to her after that. Ain't got time for no bullshit. Lastly,
wait. God deliver Paul and Silas. God deliver Paul and Silas.
I'm not feeling him like that.
God
though.
deliver Paul and Silas. Nice. He will surely deliver you. But you kept your ass again.
See, but guess what?
Nigerian women will be like Ojibra.
It's also for
that mass. If now what to do? Time is going. The end time is coming. Trumpet will blow.
You are so directly affected by this.
God, this is
feel it so
this is the ministry, the Lord.
That's bestowed on you.
Thank you.
This is your oil. This is the anointing oil on your head.
Too much, it overflow.
I love it. They rush. Lastly, it's a bad idea to say that giving someone 3 terms might give them enough time to fix the country. It's a terrible idea. There's no way that person will leave after 3 terms. That's how dictatorship starts. And an interim government makes even less sense. God, I beg. They just insulted us. Which kind of life with this? We need stability in the government. I do agree that Nigeria needs a strong man to lead. On one of the criticisms leveled against Obi is that if he wins, he'll be running a government where the opposition controls the legislature. But one thing people forget is that he will be the commander-in-chief. He will be running the EFCC, military, and DSS, meaning all those corrupt politicians that already have case files gathering dust will have their cases opened. When he makes an example of a few of them, the rest will sit up, we pray. They will attempt to impeach him though. That much is a guarantee. Accountability is the real problem with Nigerian politicians. They have never felt accountable to the people because the people have never demanded accountability. I agree. Keep up the good work. Love you guys. We love you too.
All right.
Oba.
The part about Obi, you say you'll be in charge of the EFCC, military, and DSS. Bro, it's not going to work like that. It's not as simple as it is. Because these people that are in the DSS, EFCC, and military, their allegiance lies to other people. As long as he's not the one that appointed them. And even appointed them again, this still makes no difference. The power at play is way bigger than what we think it is. Unless he now comes with his own cabal. But if he doesn't come with his own cabal and comes with a one-man demolition squad, 48 hours they go impeach him.
But we're guessing that's what we're banking on, right? The ability for him to also not just work with just anybody, but with a calculated few that he has built this dream. Also,
let's wait and see now. February we'll vote him and we'll see. Let us even vote for him first and let him win the election. Still a long way.
God, I beg, because selection, I be like say, don't the joke they come.
They don't the joke.
2023, don't they?
I don't smell 2023.
Do you understand? There was one day I woke up this week and I thought I felt like Hamatan morning.
I did actually. I felt Hamatan morning. Don't they come? The winter is coming.
The Catholic Church's calendar is ending next week, Sunday.
Shout out to you guys. So you guys will enter New Year from 2 weeks time.
Yes, but we'll still do the Christmas.
No, make una no do.
Why are you so angry about it?
No, just say make una no do.
What's what they do for Christmas?
CBIC. That's the day we are looking onto the Lord. We are going to the motherless babies home. We are giving out gifts, That's what we can do.
It's an orphanage, they said. Orphanage.
Oh, sorry, orphanage.
CBIC. Come down from the cloud and the mountain.
Sorry,
so that
orphanage.
people can know what's happening.
We have to be politically correct.
Do you understand?
Orphanage.
They touch you.
Or motherless and fatherless babies.
Okay, so the guy is calling me. Ayo wants to slap me. You want to slap me?
How will I slap you now?
But you want to...
No.
Hello?
I'm outside.
Have you brought the coleslaw?
Yeah, I'm outside just yet.
Okay. Thank you, Phil. Phil, please help me bring the coleslaw outside, please. Thank you.
Maybe we get
outside.
Maybe we get balanced diet.
Because that's how they will just keep quiet. If you keep quiet.
I just stopped recording.
Who's that one?
So they asked Wizkid. Mainland.
I beg you rest.
That's where the life is.
But
But I'm on the mainland. It's the same thing now.
And then
how
what?
Sule we just did there. If you jog, go
And
Sule.
because I define you, they give you energy.
People don't they marry you. December don't come. They don't give everybody targets.
Have we closed our monthly, our quarterly quota?
Yeah, no, they don't.
Or our yearly quota?
Girlfriend don't tell their boyfriend, I'm not going into next year as a single woman, so I don't know what you've been doing.
Listen,
you have to do what you are doing. Because I'll tell you, I have options.
I have options.
I have options.
But that's so good.
People with Pali are begging me.
You need to tell people that you have
People with Pali are begging me.
People need to know that you have options too. What's that? You guys, I sure we should not eat now.
No, nah. We're almost done.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Ayo, that's a lie. Ayo. So for December, I say you guys are going to an orphanage.
Yeah, we're going to orphanage, spread the gospel. Then we're going to Unilag. We're going to go and advise single men, from the pastor clique or the pastor gang that is going on.
Pastor lifestyle.
The pastor lifestyle. Say no to pastor lifestyle. Yeah, say no to pastor lifestyle. Yes. Go and look for a Bible reading, God-fearing woman.
A spiritual.
Yes. No, I'm not saying spiritual, because some of these guys are spiritual, but it's the wrong spirit they have. Some is marine spirits, some is witch spirits.
See, the spirit is one and the same.
It's not this one.
That's what you need to understand.
Some people have queen of the coast spirits, so that's why they don't
what have you gone through?
That's why they don't eat fish. They don't tell you I'm a vegetarian, I don't eat fish. It's a lie. They cannot eat their kinsmen. That is the problem. That fish now our cousin. Our
But
distant
she
cousin.
might as well have cousins there because that's the biggest living organism.
So
where
want to enlighten men in 2023. Want to break the yoke of transactional relationships in this country. Yes.
Right. Okay. That's for people who are involved in transactions of this kind of business.
Everything. No. Every relationship in Lagos is a transaction. No?
But you can't blame You can't blame that.
But no, we're not blaming anybody.
So why you canceling this?
We just want to free our guys from the body. We're not blaming anybody. Let the women do what they will do. Let the women.
There you go.
Let the women do the women in.
You guys, gifting is a love language.
Oh God. Lagos women, they go pack it.
They not say is a love language.
Say after all these years, I finally found out that
words of affirmation is a love language.
Let me land. They not be on Twitter and not say after all these years, I found out that it takes a certain level of man to be with me, a man who is ready to be committed.
But that's
to show.
Let me tell you.
And you know what happens?
Let me tell you something.
90% of the time, you not see the man they end up with. It's not totally opposite of what they want.
Yes, physically he might be, but who knows? The guy actually has the character that is up to par. Do you get what I mean? And that's what a friend of mine said something that Ugochi, I'm at this stage in my life where I don't think I'm looking at looks anymore.
You're looking at money.
Even how a person responds to you, how a person thinks about you. Do you get what I mean? If effort is a love language, that's the truth. If a person is putting in effort to be with you, of course not going to be perfect, not going to be 100%. That's a love language. That's something you should, at a point, it's just all the glitz and glamour is not what you're looking at anymore. It's like, this person, does he ride for me? Would he stand for me? Is this the guy that when we're in a bad place, you say, baby, we need to talk about this, Is this that kind of guy who wants to be involved in your everyday life? Do you get what I mean? It's not you stay 2 days on, 10 days off, you understand? Like, not that type of life. You want to be more intentional about the people in your own space, right? So girls like me, that page on Instagram, they said something. Girls, they always tell women that in their 30s, their suitors will be less. Truth is, that's all babash. It's a fucking lie. In your 30s, interestingly, there are more people coming to you. It's just that, like, you're now filtering the kind of energy you want to see around you. You want somebody who's more intentional. So somebody's not quick to pick a fight, but wants to understand what happened that this led to this, and just sees you and makes you understand that there's a difference, right?
Preach it.
But it's the truth. You don't want to be with anybody who's zapping your energy, because right now, even living in Lagos is already energy draining. And Lagos is hot this time of the year. I don't know what's going on. And then you want to carry your own heat and confusion and your whole fuzz messed up ball. No, stay where you are, literally in the corner. Just be there. Don't move.
So this was the summary of your week, sir. That's what you're telling us.
Ayo, this shots that if I...
So Ugochi went for a birthday party or birthday dinner. And there's one behavior that Ugochi has. I want you to be a witness to this accusation. Ugochi will have fine friends. She will never introduce us to them. We only see them once.
Lie.
The one you posted when I replied to you, we've not seen that before.
Which one?
We've not seen that one before.
Which one?
It has passed.
Show me.
It's a story.
Which one did you repost? Like, did you send to me?
Wait, now one day did they
Because the truth is that you know a lot of my friends, but I don't.
But we know them in Marseille. That's first
How
one.
do you want to know them? Tell me how you want to do them. Let's speak now. Let us talk.
These behaviors of becoming.
You know that you be on the island, you not let me know.
It has disappeared.
You will be. Let me go and look on my own this thing. Is it that one that you said that you table my matter?
She would not be having five friends that look like Miss Nigeria. She will not talk. She will not be doing dinner every time. It's not good. It's not. This is not the way forward in life. I want to just tell you now. If nobody's going to tell you,
Is this the trolling you wanted to troll?
Yeah, this is trolling.
I don't like what they are doing. Ayo, you know.
Have you seen the photo?
Oh, this. You know this, my friend. She came for my birthday.
When?
My birthday on the 18th.
Let me see. It's not the other one.
No, she came.
I didn't see this one.
You saw her.
Maybe it was me and Botalani left.
Yeah, that's true.
You see her?
Also, why is that my fault? Why didn't you say?
You should take a picture and say she's around though.
I didn't even know self that you would feel that way. How will I have known? Tell me, how will I have known
the treachery of womanhood started in Genesis chapter 3 and it still continued to today.
Ayo. But did you tell me that Ugochi, it was even later after my birthday that you started telling me about one of my friends that is a baddie.
Anyway,
you did not tell me that day.
So that was Ugochi's week. I've summarized that week already for her.
It's not true.
She went to party. She went to nightclub, dancing.
I went to you guys.
She put some test trap on Instagram. We thank God.
I did.
The ministry is
Which
moving.
one was the test trap?
I don't know. I just say the ministry is moving.
Please tell me. I want to know these things. I need to post more.
People like say she's not tired to
my sugar
Uber.
daddy might be. I'm tired actually. How do you know? Because is it so obvious?
Uber don't the cost too much.
I am so tired of entering an Uber. You guys, I'm ready for my.
So that's the summary of Ugochi's week. I'll summarize it. That's the summary. She went to watch Wakanda again. She was not taking picture inside the cinema. That's how life is.
I really.
What did I miss? Did I miss anything?
We spoke this week.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, but actually, in summary, that was my week. Actually.
Look at God.
I feel stalked. I feel like it's because we're now following each other on that other app that must not be mentioned.
No, not really.
That you now know what's happening in my life part time sometimes. You don't feel that way?
No.
I feel like that's our end.
But that's why you share it now so people can know where you are.
Not necessarily.
Then why do you share it?
Well, that's why I have different people on different apps.
Oh, look at God.
So that there are certain people who always know where I am per time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But it's necessary so that in case you go missing, somebody can quickly flag.
In this Lagos, okay.
But that's why you know people, so that they can look out for you.
All right.
You don't have friends that are looking out for you.
I look out for myself. Jesus is with me.
Wow.
My guardian angel is with me.
Ayo.
Yes.
See, the good things I do, you don't say, oh, Ugochi, well done. No. How was your week, Ayo?
My week was... I went to the gym at least twice. So
that's good. My gym has opened.
Yeah, your gym has opened. And your guy said, he asked me, I just started going.
Kalistus is chasing me in Lagos. What did I do?
I said, I don't know. I don't think so. But
all the gym enthusiasts in my life disturbing me. What's going on?
Because you have to go there. They opened it like yesterday. I saw it.
Do you know, I wanted to go there, but man, time no day. Need to rest the body. This 30-year-old body needs rest.
Okay. Yeah, you
30 plus body.
You'll be going very soon. Don't worry.
I'll be going. What time do you suggest for me? Morning or evening?
It depends on the one you want. When you are free.
Vague. Of course, it depends on the one I want. But what do you recommend?
I don't know. When you say you come back late, so obviously it's morning that's better for you now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the morning.
You can do like 6 to 8 now.
6 a.m. in the morning.
Nobody define body. I think it's this dedication.
8 a.m.
Yes, but I don't think you have a trainer then because I don't think any trainer comes by 6 to 8.
What time do they come?
I don't know. You have to speak to the trainer, Shabo.
So maybe I should do it in the evening then.
But they close by 9.
How much is it for trainer?
I don't know. It's almost the same as registering anyway.
Okay. That's not bad.
Just get a trainer and then just tell him your daily routine then.
Okay.
And sometimes you can dip from work and go and then come back to work. But I'm telling you, the first 2 weeks, you will not come back to any work. You just go home. I can't cry.
Actually.
Say, what are we looking for? What is the end goal of this?
I lost my wounds.
When we go to heaven, there's nothing like Fist Farm or body go. Everybody's coming the way they are.
Shout out to my girl Daisy Lambert on Instagram. She has been pressing my neck just because of small thing that somebody say, oh, she have already shined the gym. Next thing, I was minding my business shorts. They just started shooting
me. Go to the gym. Don't waste your money.
To do what?
To go and exercise. No?
I will go now.
Okay.
Sure, you will be my accountability body.
No.
I'm telling everybody, literally, anybody, please, if you're going to the gym, check in on me. I'm not okay. This
I'll be there the first day you go. When you come back, I'll not laugh because I know that the body pains will be.
Don't worry, I think I'll call you inside the gym so that you know. But there's not going to be any leaking video till I'm consistent at least for 2 months alone.
Okay.
Let me know if I can really do this or not.
All right.
Okay, I started going to the gym. What else happened to you?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was like a blow. I don't really know what happened.
Did you go to work a lot?
Yeah, I did. So.
Were you very busy this week?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, but you said that you're about to take a time off.
Yes, I want to go and leave.
How
I want to
long is it
rest for 2 weeks, please.
Ayo, let's go to Olomorok.
But the problem is they're kidnapping people on the road.
But no, you know that you have agreed to this thing before.
Yes, until they started kidnapping people.
We will go.
You know they kidnap me. I don't have ransom. There's no ransom.
Me too. Well, don't worry. When they call our family members, say, you guys, the job they come.
We'll just tell them to make we
gather day.
No, we'll intern with them.
Do you understand?
So we'll do like 80 hours.
Teach us your ways.
We'll just do like 80 hours. You know, an intensive program.
Please, step by step. Want to know how it's done. Please.
Yeah, I will go now. Let money just land. Let small money just.
No, I believe in you. Your government these days is strong.
It's not strong.
CBIC to the world. That's what we're preaching.
My government is shaky.
CBIC to the world.
My government is shaky.
Your general overseer is really suffering. It's not suffering anymore. It's suffering.
I don't be SSC.
Don't worry, dear. We are going to enter politics. That's why I'm going to protect you.
I can't kill somebody. So
don't worry. But you get the scary realization that your politicians have to do the dirtiest things. Even the people you thought they were saints. So I just got a book today. It was about corruption. Is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala's book.
Okay.
Anyway. Let me look for the name so that I say verbatim. I think I'm going to read this book and I'm going to tell you guys what I thought. Said fighting corruption is dangerous. That's the name of the book. Where she talks about how there's so much pressure from oil marketers, the likes of even the Otedolas of our time, Otedola, with all the dollars and billions and going out. Uncountable money. That's when, when we're small, say it's uncountable money. Now with the 8 trillion, it be like saying a million they talk. But yeah, talking about people like that, bribing people in government to bypass the law, and how people sometimes, of course, a man, when you see there's an amount of money that you see that you say, you go say, what?
Wow.
What? Really? Is this possible? And all of that just kind of exposes all the hardship that comes with being in the finance sector, the oil sector in Nigeria, and trying to regulate things, I think on this episode and the previous episode, we've been talking a lot about the Nigerian finances and how it's been. But then again, we take a deeper dive today. Well, Abby?
No, we're not.
Take some sort of a dive today.
Diving in my own accounts, please. Anyway.
Yes, dollars and pounds needed.
Tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week. You are now listening to the tweet of the week, the tweet that stood out the most on Twitter.
Right here
on 234 Essential Podcast.
This negates what I just said.
This is from Major Elvis. And it says, you hold Naira, problem. You hold dollar, problem.
Still.
You hold crypto,
still
problem. I'm currently learning to hold on to the promises of God only.
God, I beg.
At this point. Because some of us are there to change money. We're there to change money this week. We're there to change money this week, and they're telling us our Naira is crashing.
I'm telling you.
What I used to change Naira.
But I told you when it was at the peak that you should go and change your money.
Because I told you to crash more.
Why?
So on Monday it was.
This is. You guys should be a broker at this point. Because I told Ayo. I told you that you should cash the money then. You say no, they wait for 1,000.
No, be only broker. Now.
It's good for you.
So Monday it was 800k. I mean it was 800. Now I say fine. As a Friday it was 690.
When does it $1,000?
Oh, you have money now.
I say you now. So
no,
800k.
No.
How did you miss 800 to 800k? How did you do that?
It's a slip of tongue.
That means
I do not have money. I do not have money.
See, your girl is loyal and humble.
I do not have any money.
But you know I'm humble.
I do not do transfer.
I support you.
This new iOS doesn't do transfer. It doesn't move.
See, you know that's what people with money do. They don't buy a better phone, so that you cannot be able to judge them. You guys,
because of this, I'm going to enter debt to buy iPhone 14, so that you don't have that money. That big one. Now
that's the decision you have to make. You have to take risk before you make money.
I beg.
You understand? You don't play safe.
It was a bloody week for everybody, especially the crypto boys. I thought crypto had died, but you people are still not to crypto. Now the market is now totally red, and you people are crying.
Really?
Sorry.
Investment is so difficult in this country.
The investment that you should invest is when you invest, if the thing fuck up, you have somebody to throat to go and break. Hey, that's the investment.
But
not tell me that
those ones, did they used to catch them?
With my money, you will find you.
Really?
We will find
Please,
you.
there's somebody that is holding my life savings.
Not that you don't tell me that the market. Why did the market crash? The market did not have foundation. You guys didn't do the plaster for the market. You didn't do
I'm screaming.
the market, bro, or something. No, the market will rise again.
Oh my God, you need to give it a Botox.
You have to go and find my money.
Fill it right up.
Go and find my money,
I love
please.
it.
All of you that is in crypto, God help you. People in Naira and dollar, God help all of you.
I'm telling you.
At the end of the day, hold on.
Hold on to God.
Hold on to God.
See, God is the author and finisher.
The Alpha and Omega.
Do you understand? Don't look anywhere else. Don't try.
I'm even happy that the dollar is crashing now because I just got back. People wanted to come this December now, Bugaos, but no, our Naira is fighting back. Some boys have a fight. They have a fighting chance now to make sure that their girlfriend doesn't abscond. Because when it was looking like 900 or more, small 1K. If you give your girlfriend a small 1K like this,
and they tell you,
it's gone. It's gone, Charlie.
Do you understand?
She's not picking your cut in February 13.
You get.
And now she's going to be you for Valentine. So you're fucked royally.
But you guys, do you see that meme that says that the girl should send her Christmas wish list so that you're not be doing as if that she doesn't have boyfriend? See, E for what? Energy. That is energy. What?
Please.
See, it's possible they happen.
I want to announce.
Forget it.
I want to announce on behalf of the government.
It happens.
Let me announce on behalf of the government.
Why are you announcing on behalf of the government? Why do you feel that way? Due to
the political sensitivity of the country, by next year February, Valentine has been cancelled until 2024.
Based on President CBIC.
Yes, now because
Daddy G.O.
we cannot be focused on
Esquire, sir.
We are seeking the face of the Lord.
What color is it?
We cannot be looking at Mammon.
God, I beg.
And lost
I
at
don't
the
want to
same
be
time.
a mechanic.
So Valentine,
I want to be a baller.
So if your boyfriend doesn't give you Valentine's gift, just know that he's a patriotic Nigerian. He's a patriotic Nigerian. Thank you very much.
Patriotic what?
No Valentine 2024.
You guys call your love language and let them do it.
See, there's only one love language in this Lagos.
Don't settle for less.
See, bro.
I want flowers. I want a trip. I want the experience. See, passport on deck.
Excuse me.
Look at, let me tell you. My passport, you can slide it like this. You will be able to slide it like this, and you just say they just detect who I am based on computerized shit. Computerized.
There's only one love language. There's only one language in Lagos. It's just have money. That's all. And everything.
But that's what I'm saying.
Everything else will follow to you.
Is it not when you want to go and check your visa? When you go to the airport, they want to pass. They will check your passports. That is it now. You need to. I'm thinking ahead.
You see why CBIC is necessary?
December is coming.
You see why CBIC
is coming.
Hold your money this December.
I speak a trip into my life.
Hold your money. Don't let any girl send you, because this is when they will send you test trap. Your brain will not lost now.
Do you want content from me?
No.
Like, don't you want?
Please.
See, you guys, I'm actually a looker.
Do like me.
To be honest,
do
I'm
like
a looker.
Me. Mute and unfollow. See. Unfollow, you have to unfollow.
But
mute, we have to mute in Insta story.
Ayo is going to give you guys a front row seat breakdown in case you don't follow me on all these platforms.
I'm not breaking down anybody. Because December is a sober month.
Why? When they just born Jesus, why they do like that? Why is it sober?
Yeah, reflection.
The savior of the world has come.
Because some of you
saved and freed.
Some of you collect 13 months salary. You can't blow it on woman.
God.
On woman.
Please blow it on me. It's a better choice.
And the woman, when you not send her the money,
and I'll love you.
When you send her the money, she'll not come and pick your call. Next thing you know, you just see her.
I'm not fraudulent. I already know this.
Next thing you just see Insta story, you'll share load. Half naked.
Please, what the fuck?
Look at that.
Do you know Loki? I kind of see, like, I get it. It's a vibe and shit.
It's a vibe.
But people who go there to like scout for things, like if you find love, you find it. Or you find somebody that really just wants to mod for you.
Brothers.
They are genuinely good people.
There's only one love that you need. For God so loved the world. That he gave his only begotten son.
Hey, God, I beg. This CBIC Ayo is pushing.
Yes. Because
do you ever plug your phone to lights?
Yes, I do now. Because there's no light here now.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
It's how calmly you just shot that shot.
Because when the spirit is on you, you just
No,
everything
why?
will
That's so mean.
just
Say sorry.
sorry. But my brothers, no unnecessary transfer December.
Right.
This December is I'll do a sticker. No unnecessary transfer. CBIC. Do not allow
You
any
need to
girl
put something with D there. So
because
that
these women will come and the text
December.
they're going to send to you. You will just lose your mind.
But girls are hot in these days.
That's their business. Let them see. There are enough Yahoo boys to go around. Let them go and knock Yahoo boy.
Why? But why
And the
must
Yahoo
it be
boy-
Yahoo boy? Why can't beautiful girls?
And if the
get
Yahoo boy,
decent
if the
boys?
Yahoo boy use their womb for money ritual, it's not
No,
concerning.
but Ayo, wait,
Yes.
are you guys opposed to the idea of a decent boy going out with a decent
What is a
fine
decent
girl?
boy? Because that is the problem now. Let's break
Somebody
it.
who is legitimately making his money, even
Uh-huh.
if he's obviously making business
But it's my
deals
money.
that make or break.
It's my own
but
money.
like,
Let the girl make our own money. Then two of us will enjoy it
we
together.
can make the whole money too, but what if she's not making as much money as you?
Then she has to pull her weight. I'm sorry.
Pull away in what?
Don't
It's
be
not
a-
even a marriage.
Don't be a financial burden.
No.
on somebody.
Tell me. So what is it? What's a financial burden to you? Let's
Is that
speak
I'll be
about
I'll be
this.
carrying most of the cost of everything in the relationship.
Like
No.
what?
If you are going out, it's me. If you need new clothes, it's me. If your phone spoil, it's not even your phone spoil. If you just feel that because Tomiwa got iPhone 4, our boyfriend
But
give
there are
her.
boys who like see that and they love it.
And those
That's
are
what
the
they
boys
want.
that God has sent you to say is the devil whispering to
It's
them.
not.
Lucifer.
There are some people who are just
The grip of
genuinely
Lucifer.
nice.
It's not because of tight grip will now be giving girl
Ayo.
money. No, my brother.
You guys, let me tell you the
my
truth. I know
brother.
it's all those boys that I used to love. Oh, don't mind him. Oh. Don't even listen. See, this is your CBIC. I've told you, catfishing. Your
Please.
CBIC president.
Before
It's
you
all those people that used to care.
make a
Ayo feels deeply, but shows little.
before you do
I
relationship,
lie, Abi,
you lie from the pit.
I not fit.
from the
Not true
pit
like
of
they
Hades.
talk. Like lie.
Please, before
If
you
you know.
before you make a relationship official, ask for her tax record, whether she pays tax, whether she has HMO, all those things. Does she pay
Man,
rent? How does she
Ayo,
pay rent?
I paid for my HMO recently, and I'm just like,
Oh, they don't
God,
deduct
I
from your
beg.
salary.
Eh?
They don't deduct from your salary.
The one at work is not.
Oh, it's
shots
not
fired.
It's
at
not
my
HMO.
company.
It's not HMO.
No, and I'm just like, I need better, just because like Nigeria is crazy right now. You don't even want
You
to.
never know, Omo.
Don't want to be spending that kind of money.
Bro. Oh, that's nice.
Paying for the damn thing.
I think your passport can't be like say they go for Big Brother Nigeria.
Don't
audition.
worry. You know, say you they underrate me. You know, now when see finish, they usually cost. Because if body they pay me, they see
Have
me.
you done your-
If you only they see me when I'm glowing, glow baby, like how
Check
I was
because I didn't say
over
it
the
was
week. Do
Photoshop.
you
Check
understand?
because I didn't say it was Photoshop.
It's not what?
Okay.
What?
Because it look like Photoshop.
Ayo.
You look like Photoshop. So.
Ayo, but you know that it doesn't look like me. What
Because-
do you for a new photo shoot, Ayo?
Oh, yeah, bring money now.
What do you for a new photo shoot?
Please, there's not this. Anybody has
Please
iPhone 14.
support
Everybody has
our
iPhone 14.
cause, you
Everybody has
guys.
iPhone 14. I'll be the tripod and ringlet. We'll do the
The 2,
Photoshop.
3, 4 banana picture
We'll-
needs to change.
We'll do photo shoots ourselves.
We need
Thank
to
you.
see new year who this.
Yeah, that's why I go to Lumoro. I go take a picture of the Lumoro.
Hey, I said this. We're going.
Going where? Okay.
You're not going to tomorrow.
We are going now. No, see, we're
But
not
we're going now.
Eh.
Tourist life.
Shout out
That's
to
what
you.
we're on.
All
need to
right.
go, please, I beg.
What again are we doing? Okay, yeah. First talking point.
Do.
So
Serious, nice.
you know that when America said all non-essential workers should leave Nigeria, Buhari henceforth also followed the instruction because he's a non-essential worker, and he went to the UK. And when I was with the UK, he went to see the new, the
new monarch.
there.
Newly installed.
King.
This installed the
Yes,
correct?
yes. King Charles III. And when they were having a small tete-a-tete.
Love it
You know,
over tea.
King Charles, I think King Charles knew where he was going with the question. Give it, you know, the British people, they don't abuse you. They won't abuse you like Americans.
You know,
Loud.
war.
They give you very
Do
sarcastic.
you understand?
So where have you been staying since you came to our country? And best in humility and worst in economy.
Love it.
Came out to say, you know, I don't have a house.
Humble.
I don't have a house in the UK.
I beg. Sure for me.
Oga Muhammadu Buhari.
Oh, sorry.
Nobody waiting they ask you for.
Waiting there.
So do you expect us to not clap for you because you don't have a house in the UK?
Yes, the
Why?
good man, a noble man.
Yeah, the noble
He
man.
came with only cows.
But with air infection, you will now run to the UK. Your children studied abroad.
He stays in the hospital only
Yeah.
till he feels fine.
Now, so your
a bed.
children studied abroad. Why? For 8 months, millions of children were at home doing gatesman,
Love it.
house help.
Love it. Honorables in the school, our future leaders.
During your 8 years as president of Nigeria, you did not fix the health sector.
At all.
The Aso Rock Clinic, your wife Kuku said they didn't have common syringe.
I'm telling you.
But every year,
Striking.
there's budget for Aso Rock Hospital.
Yes.
What is going on? The best in humility, but F9 in accountability.
I love it. An economy.
You now went out there and now thought the whole world would not clap for you because you don't have a house.
He's a humble man.
Who begged you?
But he's a humble man. Have you seen a humble man before?
God punishes
a whole
humility.
president of a country like Nigeria.
And like we too, they believe that humility thing. I don't have shoe. I don't have house. I don't have this thing.
It's from
that's
grace
why most
to
of
grace.
That's why most of you are fucking with Peter B.
It's a grace to grace story.
Peter B too doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that.
It's a grace to grace story.
Will you work? Will you be accountable at the end of the day?
It's a grace to grace story.
Good dash on.
That's what it is.
I don't even know why King Charles even allowed him to enter that place in the house, to enter that palace in the first place.
Did you see that tweet from the Coco this week? That content from the Coco where they were talking about BB and Ninja stars.
Yeah, I read it
everywhere.
because it's actually true.
Yeah.
I always talk about it in the flop of the week.
Yeah, and so should we talk about it now? Can I
No,
hint on
it's
it
a flop
now?
of the week, sir.
So can I hint on it?
Yeah, you can hint on it, yeah.
And I'm just thinking to myself that this is so true.
Yeah.
Remember our clout interview? That's what
Yes.
came into my head immediately because you guys, you've not gone to see our clout interview where they called us essentials.
That was a long
essentials.
That was like 20. That was doing this thing now. Pandemic period.
Yeah, I think that was 2020.
Yeah, that's 2020.
And we talked about misplacement of influencers, right? You have a brand, and because of your numbers, they just give you like the job to influence for the brand, even knowing fully well that nothing about you represents the brand.
You're not even influencing anything.
Do you understand what I mean? And it is always better to check from people who have the same company culture and values as you to stand in as your brand influencer. Do you get what I mean? It's just like when Gulda did Tokema Kinwa as their host instead of like for all the babes that really like embody that kind of lifestyle.
Or when Tacha was in one, I can't remember that advert that Tacha was in.
Do you get what I mean?
One beer advert also like, bro, how she take color relates?
Do you understand? Because sometimes it's conflicting, the personality and the brand.
Well, we know Nigeria is a country where anything goes.
Exactly.
Now, man who know man, nobody there's no accountability, like we say. And this issue of accountability starts with us.
To be honest.
Because MD where they give any kind of endorsement, if you become politician,
it go really start at the...
You give someone that read veterinary science to go and do contracts for road.
I love
So how the road go come?
With the prescription.
You know that the road will have polio at the end of the day.
Construction.
The road will have chicken. The road will have chicken flu at the end of the day. Avian flu.
I love it.
At the end of the day.
And we need rabies shots.
Yeah.
Because what else?
So that's why this country is. There's no accountability. As long as you look the part and can do the parts, you go there.
Yeah. Shout out to Oba who also kind of pointed that out as well.
Yeah.
Like in fan mail.
So that's what Buhari went to there to tell us that he was the best in poverty, but they don't say back home is zero.
Make we clap.
Yeah, make we clap because you don't have your house.
They help people. Very humanitarian.
Very humanitarian. Yes, la. When people are crying for water, he flooded the whole state.
I love it. He said, take water in abundance.
In abundance. And when people said
challenge.
And when people said the water was too much, he now said 90 days. He will give his minister 90 days to look for a solution.
Yes.
When everybody must have drowned.
Wait, exactly.
When corpses were flowing. Very,
of course.
Very
it's calculated.
Very brilliant one. I can't wait for May 29 when you just get out.
Do you understand?
We never want to hear from you again.
Like, hide under some rock somewhere.
Just disappear.
Just go.
Please, just disappear.
Because what hardship is this?
Yeah.
I was telling Ayo how on Friday I almost missed my dinner because like...
Your fancy dinner.
Was it fancy?
And there was light there.
It was
fancy
nice.
light.
It was really nice. And I didn't even take a picture of what I ate, but we move. And it was just a thing where I tried to get fuel and nobody wanted to sell fuel to me into a jerry can.
Yeah.
And they were selling in only cars and they still charged me for the jerry can.
Now, the 900 reason why mainland is better than the island.
Yeah, you guys have options.
There's not an option. We know. You want to charge 1,000. They'll burn the fuel station.
So how much did they charge for jerry can? 200?
Maybe 50, 100 naira.
He's a liar.
I'm not lying. Yes, no.
The
there was a time that when it was first classic to do Jonathan Stein, one fuel station was acting kind of funny. There was a riot there. You have to close down the fuel station. They know that we know you want to chop money, but guy, use brain.
Use your brain.
Everybody is suffering.
Straight enough.
Well, this one island, they don't love you are rich here now, so
hell.
Yeah, but people.
I begged him. I said, please take 500. She collected 500 and I left. Man, Nigeria, thumbs down.
Yes.
I highly do not recommend.
And our president is telling us he has no house. In the UK.
He's a humble man.
In the UK.
Humble Smith.
Yeah, Humble Smith.
Humble Buhari.
President Buhari Humble Smith. That's the title of this podcast.
I swear.
President Buhari Humble Smith. Because you have no house.
You are so
If you don't have any house,
so lowly.
sleep on the road. The house you are staying is not paid by Nigerian taxpayers. It's not
Do you
it's not the
understand?
state house in the UK.
The guy is so crazy.
No, you are staying in a palace.
Buckingham. Maybe.
For his mind, he wanted to throw shot at King Charles. But King Charles get plenty
the
house.
house. But now he lands now in
But
country.
it's his own, it's royal system.
Do you understand?
But Buhari doesn't understand the difference between monarchy
deaf much.
and a democracy. He's
love
not believing
it.
everything are the same thing.
It's the same thing, actually.
That man is
What's
F.
the difference?
That man is F9 all round.
See, 0.
F9 all round.
The guy really hurts me.
Very.
How do you do that?
Bro, yes, I don't have a house in the UK.
But why is he always Nisianing? That's my first.
Because he has nothing up there to say.
But how did people vote for this?
Because they told you that.
And the same people are still
Let
going
me
to
tell
vote
you.
this
Because they said
for here.
Buhari handle corruption. Oshimbajo handle the economy.
I love it.
I still never see anything.
I know say Asosibajo take handle am.
I know handle it too.
It didn't. It's too hot for him.
No.
He dropped it like it was hot.
No, Buhari corruption. Don't worry, when Buhari leaves, you know the corruption in his government too.
Yeah, and do you know, I pray for this Peter Obi thing that let it actually not be fast. Ole is going to come for me next week, but like,
Shout out to you guys.
I dig gidigba
All right, let's leave Buhari and his houseless self.
and his shenanigans.
So there was this particular story that trended yesterday on Twitter, and I want us to, because it's a POV that many people don't hear from men, and I want to read it out. Discuss about it.
Okay.
So this guy sent a longer, not really long, he wrote an epistle to Niger PR. I don't know. This is actually how painful a man is for him to be writing to anonymous Twitter accounts for advice.
Because he needs to vent, empty that shit.
Please, I want men that have the experience to tell me how they coped. I got married around this time last year. My marriage is like 1 year, 2 months. Before we got married, we agreed that my wife won't get pregnant for at least 2 years, so we can plan and be more balanced. Because my wife was 25 when we got married, and I'm under 32. Immediately we got married, so many people were just coming to ask about pregnancy. Both my family, my wife's family, even people in church, and some of our friends and colleagues at work. I expected this, and I warned her that she should not tell anybody that we decided to wait, but give impression that we are working on it until we are ready, because I know the pressure will be more. Along the line, she told some people, my mom, her mom, and siblings, pastor's wife, and some others. They started mounting pressure, and she started saying she can't wait. She will be crying and doing so many things. So I begged her that we will just wait for this year because we have to plan. All the people putting pressure will not help us take care of our kids.
Exactly.
She said she has heard, unknown to me, she was cooking a plan with her mom, and my mom was aware too. We were using condoms because I said I don't want her to use any contraceptives before having kids. A very thoughtful woman, by the way. As we were advised against it, but she just suddenly came up to say condom can fail and she prefers contraceptives. Ogbon, Sadiq. But she just suddenly came up to say condom can fail and she prefers contraceptives so she can feel sure, because she later said we should wait for the 2 years like we originally planned. I agreed, not knowing that she was not using anything, and she had to find a way to stop me from using condoms so she can get pregnant. 4 months into our marriage, she got pregnant, and now, by the good grace of the Lord, the blessing has been double.
Love it.
We had twins about a month ago.
Bumper package.
The thing is, I'm so angry. I've been angry since the pregnancy because I found out it was planned, and I found out like 5 people knew about the plan. Her mom, my mom, 2 of her friends and pastor's wife. I feel used, and though she has been crying and begging, I just see everything as manipulation because it was all planned. Now we have twins, and financial burden is so much, plus some issues came up during the pregnancy and with the babies that basically took all our savings. I even had to borrow. I've not been able to pay back yet. All the people she was listening to couldn't support her, including her mom. It was only my mom that gave me money because she felt guilty. I don't give her any problem. I provide what she needs, but we hardly talk. Plus, her mom is around, and I'm pissed off with her too. She put us in financial problem, and now she's talking about leaving her job because of the kids. I understand the reasons, but this is exactly why I said we should wait. I feel I can't really trust her. I feel angry. And I feel this is how she will be listening to outsiders. Though she cries a lot when we discuss, and I try to make her see what her actions have caused, I don't feel she's really remorseful. I feel she always uses it to escape issues. She would rather go and complain to pastor's wife, and so many people say they will come and so many people say they will come and talk as if I'm a difficult person. Now I just keep quiet, but I'm still so bothered about how everything happened. Everybody's just saying at least I should be happy, as if everything I'm angry about doesn't make sense, and my trouble is too much. I feel alone and frustrated. The marriage is not even sweet. I know marriage is not all roses, but I'm already feeling tired. From concerned man in Lagos, Nigeria. I believe Lagos, Nigeria, anyway.
Yes.
So this, trended yesterday, and I have a few.
Actually saw it.
I have a few married friends, and
You have married friends?
at least you know two that I have.
Oh, yeah.
Bah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And
I actually do.
but it's not this what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And when men talk about, they'll like, they'll tell their wives that okay, well, you're having one child for the next 4 or 5 years, you're not having another child again. And before you know it, boom, baby number 2 has arrived. And so it's an issue because even the woman is not afraid to tell her husband that, there's another baby on the way because of what, that's transpired. Yeah. And I like this man. He has come out to say, because they say men bottle a lot of things, but this man feels so bad because obviously he's thinking about...
I have every right to, actually.
He's thinking about his future. He knows that children are expensive. And I don't think a lot of people understand this when they say, when I go to have children, blah, blah, blah. When I'm looking for money up and down, will you be there? Because everything in Nigeria is, children are gifts from God. We know they are gifts from God. But the money, you're not going to be there. Now, this man has twins. Obviously, he's not in the financial position to take care of these children. And this is arithmetic progression or geometric progression. As every year goes, these children will need more. They will need clothes. They will need food. They will need toys. They will go to school. School fees will increase.
Yeah.
They will need to do some activities in school.
Pampers first.
Pampers, Cerelac,
milk,
everything. And the way it is sounding, like he's carrying the financial burden of the house. But everybody's telling that you should be a man and show you should not be sad. But it's actually opening up now. And it just shows you how the greatest scam is that when they say, men should just open up and talk about the issues. But when men talk about the issues, nobody listens to them at the end of the day. Because they tell you to take it to your chest. Now, this man is in a loveless marriage for now. Things might still change. And I also feel what his wife did was wrong. That thing she did where she was saying she was taking contraceptives is actually called, I think it's called stealthing. And in some parts of the world, you can actually take your spouse to court for that. And that's grounds for divorce. Okay. But we know in Nigeria, that can never happen. Because you can't even go to your family now and say,
I didn't want a child.
And then say, so is that why you're taking her to court? It's not that hard.
From that, why don't you want a child? What's going on with you?
Yeah, they say, what is wrong with you?
Do you understand? Like, why you not trying to give us a child?
Funny enough, I read some of the comments and guess what some people were saying? Mostly women, they say, but you have to understand she's a woman. She has the reason for saying this.
But you know that, look here, when I was thinking about this, so I saw this, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. When I saw this, somebody posted it on my WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
And I read it and I was like, man, that's so fucked up. Like, you and your husband plan for something. But this is me looking at it POV now. Somebody who lives alone. I'm fending for myself, basically, right? And I understand how difficult it is. Even myself, the marriage self, I ask myself, say, the person make you first, they make like 2 or 3 million.
Because life is hard, man. See, marriage, as long as
family get money.
We know that marriage, they'll tell you, is a love relationship, but bro, it's one of the biggest economic decisions you make in your life.
Because the amount of responsibilities you take on determines your buying power.
Yes.
Your travel, your enjoyment, everything is dependent on the mathematics, the matrices of it.
There are lots of couples in Nigeria who have given birth to children, and those children they just come to this world to suffer.
Do you understand? Just
because of the pressure of when I go to have a child.
But you know what? On the flip side, then I thought about the lady. Right? It's also that thing where they make you feel like you're barren.
No.
Because hold up.
Yeah.
Listen, don't say no. Chill.
No, but you already explained it.
I tell men this thing, and now I'm even more interested in knowing about how men think, right?
Yes.
But perspective matters.
Yeah.
As I always say in every conversation, your perspective matters, right? Yes, you guys have a plan. But imagine when
that the two of you agreed on.
Hold up. It's not for you to also... It now also depends. Was this man also fending off these people like his wife was? And if he was, to what intensity? Because his wife will be bullied a lot. We still live in a system where the woman is susceptible to a lot of violence, anger, and frustration.
I know.
Especially from family members.
And hence, that's why I say when I get married, I'll write a letter. I'll put it in the group. This is a marriage between me and my wife.
Ayo.
I don't want any...
See, then, that's now you now...
Because obviously, there's avenue for outside talk.
Exactly. Because, his mother... Let me bust your head.
And let's even leave the mother.
See,
this whole pastor issue thing. And that's why I even faulty because the pastor... I'm very sorry. The pastor and his wife, they don't get sense. They don't have sense. That whole thing, they'll say, go into the world, be fruitful and multiply. I don't want to multiply yet. I want to balance. I want to do quadratic equation. I want to do some... I want the equation to balance before I multiply. Is it by force?
But you know what?
I'm doing broad mass.
But you know what?
Let me bracket it first before I do off.
at the end of the day, I mean, we can go on and on about this conversation and we can drag it for as long as possible. But at the end of the day, children are blessings, right? Especially if they're not born out of wedlock, especially, right? Yes, it will come to, even if the child is born out of wedlock, listen, it will come to the point where you're like, thank God I didn't let this one go. But in the right now, I understand how painful it is, especially with the fluctuating, the way our Nigerian currency has been doing jump rope. You know, it has been skipping his classes, that has been failing his grades, that has been dropping. You know, I get all of that. But also, there's always also that human part where the mothers are bullying her. You need to see like girls in their husbands' houses now, because I have friends who are married now.
Okay, but
and I get it.
But they've been bullied now and they are not in a loveless marriage.
Man, let me tell you,
So that
love one loss.
So that takes me back to the counseling, because when they go to church counseling, and God knows when I'm getting married, I'm not doing any counseling. Do not say you know there's only two of you. You have to listen to everybody. But it's still the same pastor and his wife, Pastor Mrs. that took him out in the whole matter.
They're spiritual parents now.
My spiritual parent is God. That's all. I don't know any man.
In our interactions daily, we just get to understand that we all process things differently.
I know they go to church. There's no pastor that come and tell me anything.
See, we all process things differently.
Now, dog, I go
to church, but also you look for what you see. Cognitive biases are real, right? You look for what you're searching for. If you're searching for something, that's what you look for. That's why sometimes some of the best relationships, they said they weren't even looking. It just happened, right? If you marry somebody who is a loyalist to the pastor in church, you think when you get married, you're going to change the person in the snap of a finger? It is a marriage of like a year plus. That's why, by the way.
I think I have to share my notes of the wife, the quality of wife. One, no spirit.
Please don't.
I know they do to say, pastor said, red flag, please.
But there are some men that want that too.
That's fine.
Exactly. Just because then it doesn't play out the way that they want, then they now weaponize the situation.
My CBIC
but you started with it.
I don't see the dangers. I know they do short. When we're in a relationship, I don't hear my pastor said, I'm your pastor now. Hey, look at me. I am your pastor now. I'm your male best friend.
It's giving shackles.
I'm your male.
It's giving shackles. Giving
the Bible says you should be evenly yoked. That's shackle. As I shackle you, go shackle me. Now shackle marriage. Not that you don't tell me, pastor said
shackle.
But no, I'm your pastor. I'm your male bestie.
I love it.
I'm your male bestie now.
Beginning and end.
Yes,
your yes
there.
And your amen.
It was only Adam and Eve. Don't
that
be telling
is
me.
It. Not Adam, Eve, and the other guy.
Now be telling me my pastor said. Which Jericho pastor is that? Pastor that is looking like a pimp. I know do.
Ayo is speaking his truth.
That's my own truth. Though.
Hear him.
Because I've said anything that takes away from my peace of mind, I know they do. I beg you, in the name of God. It's not by force.
I love it.
So if you are looking for someone that Sunday morning now say we are going to church, I'll look at.
But I'll look at you church. But I go to church. Which kind of shots are you taking at me?
No, that's you. I said that's for you. But me, in my own household, I'll serve the Lord, but doesn't mean I'm going to church. I'm sorry.
But you go to church now. It's just that indoctrination is a thing, actually.
What's indoctrination?
It's when they teach you so much about the doctrines of the church that it takes it takes a life form in your life.
The only thing the church owes me is just to do wedding. After that, it's your own business. Thanksgiving, I can even look at it. After
and birthday.
Which birthday?
Have you ever been to a Catholic church?
Yes, for weddings.
Let me not evangelize to you, Sha, but yeah. I think so people go to church according to what they're looking for.
Yeah, no, and the thing is that you can go to church.
What God cannot do.
So you can go to church.
Exist.
So my wife can go to church,
Yeah.
But doesn't mean that you not be everybody.
But that's what the pastor said though.
That's good.
He's a spiritual leader.
No.
A spiritual leader.
That's how the Jews climb.
It's a spiritual leader.
That's how the Jews climb on all this thing now.
The blood of Jesus.
Power enter. You remember that video? Remember that video? Power enter. Who remember that video? Power enter. Some of you need to do your DNA. Because you now find that it's Pastor Gio that is the father of your child.
I love it.
Your
child is a prophet.
I know they do. I know they won't do outside that. I know once. Please.
But I think
me and my wife, please don't come and visit us for the next 5 years.
I think that
don't be sending us text message. I'm begging you in the name of God.
I think that increasingly, I think what got up to me, like logically, honestly, and rationally in this whole thing was the fact that, baby girl, you don't see the money problems. You don't see how you're all struggling.
And because Bill said the man go take care of him.
You don't want a nice house. You don't want a more stable lifestyle. Like, children are a whole other life.
No, behind now say she won't resign.
Yeah, because they take your life, they take your
No, that she's
time.
resigning now. So who's not going to balance all the Balenciaga?
Balenciaga.
Who is the balance and the poor
You
man
need to
now?
Balenciaga.
The man now is going to think, say,
The guy needs to become an accountant, a lawyer, a judge, a therapist,
so that's why you
a provider,
remember when sometimes
and an OG.
you people say, oh, when you're growing up, your father was not the expressive kind, the emotional. Because Baba, they think of
In a reason in life,
say
deep.
3 children in this secondary school now. So how you go do the how you go even do school fees? And school fees will just keep on you. After another 4 months, pay school fees.
See,
Another
but
4 months.
we're talking about school fees. Those are even they're not monthly bills.
Yes, no.
We're talking about day on day food, day on day water,
Upkeep. You do not
day on day upkeep.
Do you know how sick children are when they are very young?
See,
Because their immune system, they are really building their immune system at that part. So I remember when I was young, almost every 3 weeks you will see.
do you understand? Have you tried to look at health insurance for family members? The cheapest I've seen so far. Well, the insurance company that I like my health insurance with, cheapest one is like 38K for a family member. But you also want to expose your family to more options, right?
Pastor, Mrs. Wait tell you say me go get Belen now. They don't donate money.
Do you understand?
They don't donate money.
It's so crazy. I saw at the passport office a father who came to come and pick his daughter's passport because he wanted his kid to have a passport. They say show evidence that you are her father. The guy brought out his ID card. They started harassing him. I'm just like,
See poor man.
yo,
See poor man.
so much is going on in this country, though.
You not say your father was the expressive. He was not the expressive kind. How you go the
Baba
expressive?
feed on the reason.
Baba the reason. See that Christmas cloth you are wearing. Do you know what he has denied himself?
Do you understand? Me, I know.
I know men
I know
that
what I've denied
I know men that
myself.
feel guilty when not to buy things for themselves because they're like, hey, so I'm buying something for me. My
I didn't
children.
really mean like that.
Yeah, they're
That's
like
amazing. I want to meet those kind of men.
my children are still there. Oh.
My wife is hungry and she hasn't changed her clothes.
Christmas will come. You buy something for your wife.
She has outgrown her clothes because of childbirth and she
You
needs
buy
new
gifts.
ones.
You buy gifts for your children, but you daddy everybody doesn't care about daddy. Everybody's like, it's fine. There's no point. Now you can still go provide the chicken or the cattle,
See, as you pray for a rich spouse, pray that you're also a rich spouse.
and you also the understanding one too.
Yeah, and you also do understand.
Because if not me, this kind of happen to
Listen.
Hey, I just gotta say open bank. I say, please, Pastor, Mrs. You said the Lord showed you that we should have children. So I think
Please, can you help us contribute every month? 300.
Or else, God knows that when I do offering time, I'm going to take one whole basket and run. God knows.
Run. I walk stretch right out.
I'll say this is my share because now I see
Do you
vision,
understand?
but I'm not giving the financing.
They say
the
for
vision.
church upkeep,
Yeah.
I'm part of the church. I am part of the body of Christ, and I
Yeah.
will take this offering because Nami get them.
Yeah.
Emiloko.
Poor guy, Shabo. God will help you through
Love
it. It's
it.
twins. You know what you should do now? Just go and do vasectomy. Just cut off your dick.
But like, I think
Cut off your dick. It's fine now.
I think I'm not married, and I mean, some people will say this is not credible enough. But when you choose a lifetime partner, you choose like your life partner, like the person who you decide a lot of the things that happen in your life with. And I just pray that you choose somebody who also sees the same perspective as you do.
Yeah, do not be unevenly yoked.
Yeah, and I hope that you also love the person enough to also stand by them through thick or thin.
Yeah, the man is standing, so we can't shout.
You don't know yet.
Because some men don't for one verse now. I not do it again.
You know, there are some men that will agree these kind of things with their wives, and their mothers will be pressing the wives, and they will not say anything.
Yeah, so that one
There's
too.
also that. Do you understand?
Shout out to him because there are some men that when they say them, your wife delivered twins, they know they see them again.
Do you understand? They disappear into thin air.
Out, found.
You know, and I just pray that you just find the person that is deserving of your love as well, and your friendship and your loyalty and your understanding and your everything. Really, of course, nobody's perfect. Nothing is complete. But in the ways that you guys both complete each other, I hope that it rhymes, it match.
Amen.
Jigsaw puzzle is puzzling.
Amen.
You know, that's what I just hope for you guys, to be honest. But yeah.
All right, into lighter issues right now after leaving childbearing and what's not. 50 Cent plans to release TV series on Hushpuppi.
I love it.
How do you feel about that?
I think I like it.
Some Nigerians are saying that it's going to be bad to our image.
Why?
People are Reno mockery.
Shame. There's one time that Auntie M said she was going to pull out a documentary for
No, a series too.
a series.
But we don't
for
want because our films,
her footprints.
they try.
Her footprint is not footprinting.
It's not footprinting. 50 Cent is actually good because he knows how to write about criminals.
Exactly.
very
Look
well.
at is he not the one that wrote Empire?
Yeah, he's the producer.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
But I mean, from that perspective, it's just because he's also a gangster.
Yeah, he was also a gangster, you understand
So
it.
it
you
would be
know.
nice to From one gangster to another.
So people were saying that this will give us a bad image. And I'm like, if you don't think Nigeria has a bad image now, I don't
understand?
I don't know what else you think. I don't know what you think Nigeria is outside of the world.
But we always have we watch Mexicans who are drug lords.
Like I said,
people write about them.
They did a Netflix series on Pablo Escobar.
Do you understand?
Do you say every Mexican or every Colombian is a drug lord?
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, please, like, bring the characters to life because they actually have a life.
This guy said he wants to act it.
That.
What's his name? The guy that keeps dying in every Netflix series. The guy in Blood Sisters. The husband that they killed, they chopped off.
Yeah.
What's his name? Demola?
I don't know his name.
Deyemi, yeah. He
But
commented,
he looks angry.
he commented on that 50 cents post that's saying that me want to do, you know.
But I don't know because like
I know that
Hushpuppi is not the most. It's not the most refined.
And
Wasn't the most refined, except he will embody that character.
He's
because
acting now.
You know that he's always liking to be the.
And with acting,
nice
that's
guy.
acting now. It's acting.
No, if he can embody it, like why not? If
There's a video of Hushpuppi in prison this week, self.
like in court after court.
No, he was in prison.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, a friend was FaceTiming him or something.
Oh, it was that in prison. Oh, that's why they blurred around the thing.
After his verdict, 11 years or many years.
Yeah.
So he would do like
9 years or so.
you do like 8 years because I already done like or you do like 9 years because I already done like 2 years.
2 years already.
And we'll be out. They're giving his verdict anyway.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
it's
it's
not long. I pretty
well, we know it's not. We know why it's not long. We all know why.
a rat is what a rat does.
Somebody sang like a bird. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
When push comes to shove, everybody goes, actually.
You need to expose.
Now here it did.
Afẹ́fẹ́fẹ́. How do you say that?
Actually Friday.
That's what's up.
The wind blow
What he
and
said.
I will see the nyash
That's
of
what
the
he
farm.
said.
Yes.
I started watching The Office.
Oh, you
US.
like it?
Love it.
It's the silliest TV series of
What is Michael and what is Dwight?
Michael and Dwight.
Jesus Christ, I've not seen a more stupid
Then
combo.
Jim and Pam.
See.
Those.
Pam is so stupid though.
I wish I was in that kind of office where you just be playing every day and your dad doesn't have sense.
He doesn't have
Which season are you in?
So,
The play is still there. One is still there.
I heard that Michael left.
Yeah, left around 6.
Fuck.
Yeah, left around. He did.
And then they said Dwight was the guy.
Yeah, so they were not changing. Sometimes it's Jim, sometimes it's Dwight. They just had a lot of chaos.
Wow, Jim became a manager.
Jim
That would be
became
mad though.
Yeah, he got married to Pam.
Yes, because what were those idiots doing?
Shakara, they worried two of them.
No, Pam. I think Pam is stupid, Sha.
But if not watch the final episode, Dwight came back. I don't know, this guy came back. Michael came back.
Oh my God.
They now rounded everybody's story up together.
I love it.
It was actually
That
an
is an incredible
it's one of the greatest
series.
TV series of all time.
I love it.
All time.
How did I not know about this? A friend of mine.
You know they copied it from there was a British version.
I heard.
So they now brought.
But I didn't know it was a copy.
There was a copy. They just did it, but one more, the American one, bro.
Listen, I'm just like, how can he be so stupid?
That Michael Leo, that guy is so.
I've never seen a person more daft. How is it that he's
You know,
a manager?
he dated that woman.
Jan.
He's,
Finally,
boss.
again. After they deny.
The best episode was when Jim and Pam went to their house for dinner. Bro, that episode, it's funny, but it's sad.
I love it.
You have to wait for
watch
it.
now. Oh my God. You guys, I'm dying.
Yeah, The Office is actually a very brilliant TV series.
Yeah, I love it. See, the level of sarcasm, the stupidity.
The writing.
Listen, even the cinematography of it, how the camera moves.
It's very simple.
I love it.
It's like a
documentary.
The shot is like in a reality. Then at the end, you now see they now actually did a premiere of the TV series that they actually
that they were shooting for.
Yeah.
See, you have to have an active sense of humor too.
So when people say they don't like The Office, I'm like, you're not a funny person.
Do you understand?
Because even from episode 1, I don't throw a laugh.
You guys
Like,
so stupid.
it is so stupid.
I cannot imagine. Michael has done too many stupid things that I cannot pick my favorite one.
That's what she said.
Do you understand? Like,
No,
that's
what
what she said.
Bro, there'll be meetings and you will see him struggling not to say.
Do you see when Jan came to the office to come and do like an all girls empowerment meeting? Nancy, let's go and do all boys. He went to the warehouse, has scattered everywhere.
And you know the person I like most is Jim, because Jim is tired. He has done everything to be a failure in that job. He's good. He's not tired.
He's just so good. I see him. He's such a funny guy.
Him and Dwight. Oh, the prank he played on Dwight. Oh God! But the day Dwight got him back,
But why is Dwight so extra?
because that's how he is. That's what it is.
It's amazing. And you know,
Right.
these are actual people in an office.
Yeah, look, if you watch that, you can identify. So
Some people in the office.
this is how somebody behaves. That black man is the best one.
Oh, that's
When it's time to go for work,
Is
he's tough.
he Simpsons? Do you think they use his voice for the Simpsons?
Maybe
I
they
need to
did.
find
Maybe
out.
they did. But
Because
that black guy, he's always, I come to
Family
work.
Guy.
I come to work. I do my work. When it's 5 o'clock, I get out. I do not know.
See,
anything.
I just want to take care of my children, pay my bills.
In meetings, he doesn't listen.
He doesn't have time
He
for
doesn't
all
have
of
time.
this.
Like, bro.
See, do they finally show full-blown Dwight and that babes in the office relationship?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, they did.
I want
They
to
did.
watch it
They were
so
exposed
bad.
now. This person will expose themselves.
Who, Pam?
That fat lady.
Fuck, Phils. Phyllis.
Phyllis. You
Fuck.
so let's tell that babe to do something. The babe will not do it. You just say, "Hello, everyone. I have an announcement to make. Dwight and this is Nabinaki."
I forgot her name.
Yeah, I forgot her name. Then Pam was like, "I knew before."
But do you understand? Pam was actually the first person
She
that
was the
drew my
first,
attention to
but
it.
she kept quiet. But
Do you
she kept
understand?
quiet. Yeah.
Phyllis is really annoying.
See, there are a lot of mad scenes.
I love it.
Mad.
But I'm watching The Office anyway, and I'm glad that we finally will have something that we have both
Yeah.
watched that we actually.
We hope that 50 Cent series on Hushpuppi will come out.
I think I'm going to watch it if 50 Cent does it because from a gangster to another gangster, he wants to write about me.
I don't trust
100%.
Auntie Mo to
to
accurately
tell the truth. She would leave a lot of loopholes, but we need it hot as it is.
as it is.
So you guys, yesterday I went to watch Wakanda Forever.
I've not watched it. I'm sorry because
I'm not going to spoil
it was 6K.
I'm going to.
I love Chadwick Boseman. Is my name. See Wakanda
Listen.
was 6K, bro.
Let me blow your mind though. Lift me up doesn't come to the end of the movie.
I'm not there for Rihanna. What's my boy?
But see, they did marketing for her. Fenty.
They have to now.
I love it.
They need Rihanna to come back. Rihanna wants to come back. But Rihanna is not coming back because Rihanna doesn't have the time for
you. You don't know yet.
Rihanna
what cannot do does not
Rihanna
exist.
is selling pants. Pants is making more money than music. What are you people saying?
But in the music videos, you need them to wear pants.
Yes.
Look at it.
Mama came
Create the
back-
problem and the solution.
Mama came back and she was singing us gospel. She said she don't settle now again. She's not my body. She don't get picky. She don't get husband. You don't see the don't live for now.
Priorities don't change.
I'm not naked anymore. Go and follow this one girls. Me, I know the naked
No,
anymore.
Rihanna is forever a stan.
Leave I'll with the naked one for you people.
No,
Me,
but
I'll
Rihanna too is a bad bitch.
but now it has come to mommy.
That's fine. See, and see,
And now she's a
MILF.
billionaire.
This MILF energy.
She's a billionaire.
MILF energy.
She don't feel they go billionaire meeting now and they'll be like, look at you showing nipples everywhere.
No, but she will do that.
No.
Just that.
They
But you know,
don't
Rihanna
change.
is that person.
They don't change.
Rihanna is that person. She's going to fucking show her nipples.
See,
though.
Beyonce, one,
And
go
see, it's about body. It's not about the sexuality of it. Stop sexualizing the person.
all this gra. We all see this thing. You see women
Listen.
before they get married, everything. When they now become,
And if she changes because she wants to.
we're not saying that, but times have changed.
Which
nah.
is fine,
She don't
of
feel they
course.
follow
Baby
20
don't enter
She don't feel they
now.
follow 20-year-old they drag nakedness.
Because this
She's not-
this 20-year-olds will make her lose her mind.
She's
though.
not Nicki Minaj. There's Agbaya. There's 40 and above. That is still doing wearing cloth like she.
I love it.
She's in front of Admiralty.
Very just because of that.
Yes.
Actually,
Leave the
that's-
nakedness to them, Rasta.
No, if you get the body strong.
Have you seen that skirt that has been trending on Instagram?
No, what is that?
They said that you see the skirt like 3 inches.
Show me now.
If I can find it, I'll be
Okay.
for it. 3 inches skirt. That's all.
See how I take care of you.
Because
If
of
you
fun.
cannot even say that, oh, Ugochi, oh, this place is hot. Let me blow you breeze.
Sorry.
Do you do that?
Sorry. All right, moving on to prop of the week.
Prop of the week.
Oh, yeah. Props.
The prop of the week on 234 Essential Podcast.
Prop of the week.
And the prop of the week has to go to our currency, the Naira.
Love it.
Just a few weeks before it gets a new
a
redesign,
bad bitch.
it has rebounded.
Love
it rebounded
it.
by 200
Rebound
Naira.
sex and shit. Always the best.
Last week it was 900 Naira to $1. This, as of Friday, it was 670, 680. Shout out to the Naira for fighting back.
Love it.
For fighting back.
Finally, cocaine. They're dropping the cocaine small.
They dropped smoke cocaine. They did BBF for a quick.
Exactly.
They shook and wear
Do you understand?
They shook and wear so shook.
It meant small now, they should can make it go back to 300.
Nah, it's time for you vendors that are selling stuff. Because when it was high, you told us that you bought these goods with the old.
But that's what they did though.
we
But
know.
no, you want them to lose money.
The former goods that they bought with the old price. But when they saw increase, they said, we know. Now, the same energy, reduce it, please.
dear.
Thank you.
Please, no
Because
be disguise.
I want necklace like this
For where?
for Instagram. I'll go show you the necklace.
Please show me.
Maybe they don't increase it, I don't know. But please, I want to buy it with the money that I saw. I know this necklace has nothing to do with dollar.
But still.
But still. I want to buy
Can
sneakers.
you buy from AliExpress? Have you tried?
No.
They say your Naira can't buy from AliExpress.
I want to buy sneakers, and sneakers fluctuates with this thing. So please let Naira reduce.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
And this is a valid question especially for my work.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be open to a pay small
No.
option for buying? Why?
I believe that's a fake life. I believe that whatever I cannot pay for
I
once.
love it.
Cannot pay for once or even pay for twice.
I love
or
it.
for twice, you should not buy it.
Yeah.
So I'll not be wearing sneakers.
No, they won't give you the sneakers until you pay for
No,
them.
I can't even do that one. Other layaway shit now.
Because exactly, they wish.
I see my easy 700s, I buy it once. Then I'll be bustling around.
So you rather be saving up for it as opposed to going to go and pay
Saving is
small
even
for
hard.
it.
Because I go blam. So I just give me the lump sum now.
So how are we going to build a credit society if we do not have
That's
people
them.
who want to buy credits?
And no, people will buy credit if they want to buy credit. But I cannot use sneakers.
But that is not just your thing.
I cannot just buy sneakers. If it's house, now I understand.
Okay, fine.
But sneakers, how many women are you attracting the sneakers
Exactly,
with? How many women are you attracted to sneakers
That's
again?
interesting. Phil, what do you think? Can you pay small for something?
Like
if you wanted
sneakers?
to buy like sneakers, for instance, or clothes. Yeah, installments. You can. Why would you do it?
Well, okay.
Convenient for you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think I have the patience for that long run. So,
Same here.
You shouldn't be too long though.
so if it's,
Maximum like 4 to 6 months.
That's the longest time. If you need to use 4 to 6 months
Sneakers,
to
like,
pay.
I'm talking in
shoe,
No, I'm talking about shoes, clothes, apparel. Yeah.
cash and carry, please.
yes, now.
Okay,
Who do
fantastic.
the drug dealer?
I thought it's buying stuff you're talking about.
Like
do-
what, like a car.
Yeah, like a car.
Oh,
Even
okay.
can say for more. Give me,
With the way the things they be like say if they pay small.
give me
I don't
the,
mind.
give me the car one
Give me
time.
like I would love for the car to come one time, but the car I want now they say is averaging 10 million.
I don't know where you mean.
So
Our
you
car,
can't
you know,
pay-
past 3 million, no, 4 million. No.
But the maintenance is high.
The maintenance. God will help us
That's
to maintain
it.
it.
So me, I don't want. So
No, that kind of car. If you're anybody who enter my
I
car,
know that the resale value for me for the car I want is also high.
yeah, me, if you want to enter my
In
car,
Nigeria, sha.
please, you are going to pay for fare because I cannot be carrying your mass.
Ayo.
No, you. I'm not saying people like
Better.
you. But anybody
Because
else,
I need to scatter my body inside that motor.
say.
It's me that will be only this.
Oh, be ageli. Oh, yeah, drop the money. It's not because you have big bum. It's 7K. It's 7K to fare this. It's a German car.
Ayo.
This is a German car.
You guys, let me tell you the truth. I know he's
8K.
actually such a sweet human being in real life. Don't
8K.
believe him. He's
Okay.
lying.
Please.
He's lying.
8K.
He's honestly
Obiageli.
lying.
I don't
You know
care
what
if
he
you are light
does.
skin with big bum and big breasts.
I don't know to talk.
You're not paying in kind in my car. You are paying in
I
cash.
love it.
Bring the money.
I don't know the type of people who think that this is how you actually are.
This I am really.
Yeah, not like that. It's
Okay.
a lie.
Okay.
I was lying to you guys. I'm serious.
Flop of the week.
I shout out to Petraki, Bambuzu, Kefofu, Bifodu, Razmataz.
Simp.
You are now listening to the flop of the week on 234 Essential Podcast.
Flop of the week has to go to our. I'll have to say Nollywood. And before I have to digress a little bit now. First of all, let's clap to Nollywood because
Love it.
the African premiere of Black Panther 2 was actually done in Nigeria.
6th of November.
So it shows that, Nigeria is now becoming a destination that Hollywood is looking at.
It's a hot spot.
It's a hotspot,
Talent pool.
A lot of streaming companies are going to invest more in Nollywood movies next year. So shout out to everybody in Nollywood to bring that kind of international movie to Africa.
Yeah.
Because they could have gone to South Africa as usual.
Exactly.
But they have gone to Ghana.
Exactly.
But they say let's come to Lagos,
Ghana is going through it, by the way.
Now, Nollywood has a bad habit, and this is the bad habit.
Tell me.
They will do film. The film would not even make the center stage of discussion. But all of a sudden, it's the red carpet.
Premiere
The red carpet.
is bigger than the film.
Afefe, you know what they call Afefe?
Love it,
Afefe
Shakara.
Aye. You know what they call Afefe Aye? Vanity of the world.
It's
Not
Kenchi.
come. We understand that you guys want to make a show. But all that dressing up, it's not Halloween. It's not a costume party.
Oh my God.
We came here.
You see the actors and the attendees.
That's what I'm talking about. We are going there. Now, then I said, let's do Black Panther premiere. I've understood that they put a few models there to dress like the Dino Melaje.
Exactly.
Fine, that's what I understood. But
Dino Melaye.
Dino Melaje.
Okoye.
But now, the people they now gave IV2
I love it.
in their brain,
They need to show up.
they now decided to not dress like people in the movie.
Nothing more.
No, the people that are now in the actual movie dress like human beings.
I love
But no, you big brother, clout chasing,
I love it.
Instagram testy people.
I love it. Influencing.
Now, we're now coming up with different bugbos and bagbas everywhere. The whole place was now booming. I'm like, what is this? I'm sure the Hollywood people are like, What's happening here?
Kilon to share.
What is happening? Sorry,
Kilon to
is
share
this
by.
Black Panther 3?
I love it.
Because I don't understand. Now, in a bit to show that we like to overdo and not concentrate on the majors, but concentrate on the minor. Hermes came out dressing like, first of all, he came out dressing like a member of a female army.
Was that was Okoye's that close?
Yes,
now.
so
Yeah.
I don't know whether he has watched the movie, but now women did that. I mean, no be
But
man.
you know, he low-key tries to pose as androgynous.
So
it's
he's
like-
androgynous. Fine. They now say, oh, let's honor the man that brought us, all of us here. You know, the great Chadwick Boseman. They now wrote R.I.P. Chad Boswick.
I love it.
Which Allah said, come on. I forgot his name. I said, could
Is
it
that
be?
his real name?
I now Googled Chad Boswick. He gave me Chadwick Boseman. I said, hey, boy. And this thing trended.
Do you know that? That's how I called him Chadwick Boswick too.
My theory was that the person who wrote that thing was dyslexic.
Oh my god.
Had dyslexia.
Exactly.
But
That could be the only reason.
somebody told me that it was Tiana that did that styling.
Yes.
And Tiana before in a show had also mentioned Chadwick Boseman as Chad Boswick. My ladies and gentlemen.
Now they go digo.
So this is the problem. If an industry focuses on red carpet and not
Very
the film,
issues.
you now know why some of our films don't appear the way they're supposed
It's
to
very
be.
issues.
It's terrible. Nollywood, leave all these costume parties. Look at the Nollywood we are trying to Hollywood we are trying to copy. They come out just like normal human beings, and the film takes the center stage. But you people want red carpet to take the center stage. Why? Why?
And like true lovers of the movie can't go and see the movie because
Because people
only
are making
You
noise.
have crowded it with a lot of influencers who are not really influencing.
First of all, these people are
towards
not
the movie.
influencers, they're amplifiers. They just let
Exactly.
you know that it's a show. But I'm not going to go and watch Black Panther because
of them.
Big Brother Niger people came and said,
Exactly.
please.
Exactly.
They to another whole
There's a
class
difference.
we'll talk about one day because I
Exactly.
don't see the value in what they bring to everything. But in Nigeria, we don't respect value. It's noise.
So do you think that the problem also lies in the names given as opposed to
Yes.
the output?
You're not an influencer because you're an influencer. Show me what you've influenced. Go
Give me
out,
your numbers.
Go out and endorse a certain candle brand.
Yeah.
And let us know that because of you, the code they used was your code.
Exactly.
You were able to sell
You need to be
5,000.
able to check.
You can't tell me they're just paying you for adverts. They're
I
just
agree,
amplifiers.
100%.
You are not influencing nothing, my nigga.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Exactly.
So you people came out and made all the whole noise and now disgraced the whole of Nollywood. Now it was not only Nollywood that disgraced us. Somebody in that red carpet decided that they will invite NTA. Now, in my history, NTA is not a station you invite. Anytime I go for an event and I see NTA,
Flip flop.
I'm always scared. I'm like,
Don't understand.
who bring una
How
come
did
here?
you for here?
For here?
For here?
Wait,
How you take
how did they
this?
send it to you people?
Don't understand.
They send it via fax.
Don't understand.
Because people don't have email.
No, from an eagle.
From an
The
eagle.
crow. Do you understand?
For Game of Thrones thing.
said.
Because when you're talking about backward, NTA.
There's nothing more backward.
I was surprised the day I found out that NTA has a website.
They do?
A functioning website. I was shocked.
What? Do they have online radio too?
No, that's FRC.
That's
and
too
everything.
much.
So now Letitia Wright, who is the main actor in the
The
movie?
actual Black Panther now.
They now bought that their big microphone. I saw their hand with the big box. Say, please, may we know you. So I was shocked. Let me tell you something. If I was the organ of that person, everybody that went for that red carpet in NTA, query first of all.
Do you understand?
How can you
I
go
swear.
to a red carpet, this thing, and it's an international movie, and you ask, so that means it's not what Black Panther want.
No,
the person
no,
before
no.
you don't recognize him.
At all.
No. There's going to be a query for you, the cameraman, the producer,
Exactly.
the editor.
Everybody.
No.
Everybody must be queried.
Everybody must be queried. You must give me.
I say, what's your name again?
And you now go for pop culture training.
There's some people who said that she wasn't asking. That was not the context in which the broadcaster was asking.
You should not be asking. See, we don't be asking about anybody's identity in the red carpet. You've done your job.
I want to say something though, really off the cause, sort of.
Yeah.
Lupita's bomb is bombing, no.
You know,
Has he always bombed?
in dollars. When they
Her
slap,
bomb is bombing.
when they slap dollars, I like the way she talks. She has a very good accent. You know.
And Letitia switched from, like when you hear her speak naturally and
She's
then
British.
in the movie,
She's British.
do you understand? Gosh, she is.
That is what they
she's
call.
phenomenal.
So that's what they call acting. It's not that I don't see any reason why an Igbo actor and Igbo actress cannot act
A
as
Yoruba sing.
A Yoruba sing.
Yeah.
I don't think you even speak
With the
Yoruba,
with the
but speak like a Yoruba
accents.
person.
Do you
That's what they call
understand?
acting. It's not by shouting in
Like
film.
embodies.
So Nollywood, please, we are begging you. This is your flop. All of you from flop.
Take your
everything.
L, big L.
And I know they Sabi do noise.
DJ Big L.
But the substance.
Sorry, not that.
But the substance. Nothing there.
Empty.
Nothing.
A dry comb.
You now come with Chad
No corn on it.
Chad Boswick.
I love
We
it.
now saw the attendees, the people that the actors who act them came simple.
Do you understand?
But my people,
But you know what?
they're not bringing spear. Even some costume where we don't see for the film, he did there. Why?
Okoye, baby.
They share everybody. No, it's not like bro. Come on.
Oh my God.
Stop focusing on the minor and focus on the major.
I love it. Please, what's Chaz Boswick's mother's name? Her real name?
I forgot. What's that? Hey,
I forgot her name. So I'm terrible with names.
Yeah. OG woman like this.
Yeah. Listen, that woman was strong.
Oh, you don't know that if you watch that woman's old movies, she not be woman.
I know. Normally, but like I forgot her name, which was.
She acted in one American Horror Story. Is a horror series that the story changes every season, but they keep the same actors.
Mad.
She did one American Horror Story Hotel. It's about a haunted hotel. She was Lady Gaga's lover. They were both vampires. Yeah, you can watch that series. See, Gaga.
What's the name?
American Horror Story, but it's season.
American Horror.
It's a hotel. It's the hotel season. I'm trying to remember it.
They go
Now the Campbell was in that thing. They kill him straight.
Madam.
They kill him. They don't
A Queen of Beauty.
You know
what are you
this
talking
series,
about?
Dama. This Dama series.
Yeah.
The guy that was Dama, he has been in American Horror Story season 1.
Are you
So
serious?
that's why I keep saying that he wants to act like a normal person because he keeps if you watch that series
A crazy person.
every season he keeps acting as a mad person.
Wow.
So the American, I think it's season 5 or season 6 or season 4. It's a hotel
Is
that
it
is,
story or stories?
so there's 2. I'll try and look for it. So it's wait, hold on, let's finish that. I'll look for it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but she was in that series with Lady
I'm
Gaga.
going to definitely watch it.
A season before that, she was in American Horror Story Witches. So there's a comment of witches. She was not like a juju priestess that was fighting the witches. She's actually a dope actress.
I love it.
Well, so it's not story, it's the story that is the original one. All right, guys, thank you guys for listening. We're
Thank
done.
you so much.
Please send us release therapy mails. We need it. We
Because
need send like 10, 20.
Because you can see that the Geo Esquire is filled with the spirits, and you need to support the ministry because this spirit cannot dwell in him alone.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Needs to give it out.
Also, speaking of supporting the ministry, we're going to leave a link in the show notes for you. For people that also want to donate to help the cause of the podcast,
Exactly.
we'll give you a link, strong link that Emile no fit block.
It can't come through.
So don't look through the show notes and you're able to send us money.
Definitely.
Or anything
And
else.
share, like, comment on the podcast.
Send fan mails to family@234essential.com.
Follow us on all social media platforms at 234 Essential Podcasts.
Till next week. Please do not do transfer. No matter the test trap, do not do transfer.
And if you want it, go get it.
I beg.
Stay kind, guys.
Peace.
Bye.